Okay, I think I didn't turn it off. That's okay. Let me still be there. We'll start. My name is Shirley. I'm working for Ivy Bridge Group, and today I'm going to record Yongchen on March 12th. Okay, so let's start with some personal questions. Yongchen, I know you're a ninth grade student. So tell me, what are your favorite subjects at school? Which you like best?
Math.
Math, okay. Is there any particular reason you like math?
Pardon.
Why you
I
like
I
math?
didn't hear clear.
Oh, it's clear, right? It has the right and the wrong answer very clear. I see. Okay, then what is the least favorite subject which you don't like?
Mm, I don't like Chinese.
You don't like Chinese. I see. Is there a lot of reading, a lot of writing you don't like?
Mm,
Why?
lots of reading.
Okay, a lot of work there. Okay, so I know your favorite subject, your least favorite subject. Let's move out of your study. What do you like to do in your spare time? Any hobby? Anything you like to have fun?
Yeah, I like playing basketball, playing Rubik's Cube in my spare time.
Oh, play basketball and Rubik's. That's very different type of sports, right? Interesting. Are you very tall to play basketball? Are
Yeah.
you very tall? I know Yao Ming is a really tall player, so I just wonder for you like to play
Not very
not
tall.
that tall. I see. Okay, so let me ask something else about your life. How do you spend your last 2 summers? Last 2 summers? Did you go
Yeah,
somewhere?
I I went to London and Boston.
Oh, London and Boston. And so how long you stay in London and Boston? How long you stay there?
Um, about 2 months.
About 2 months. Oh, that's pretty long time. Compare these two cities, London and Boston. Which one do you prefer? You like better?
I prefer Boston.
Oh, you prefer Boston. Is there any particular thing about Boston you
Yeah,
like it?
many universities
Right.
which I like.
Right. There are many famous universities, I see. Okay, then I know you're only ninth grade, but you're going to apply to college in 3 years. Have you ever thought about what are you going to study
Mm,
at college?
I have no idea about this.
Okay, I haven't thought about that. I see. But just imagine, um, let's say you're only 14 years old now. Think about in 10 years, when you are 24 years old, what are you going to picture yourself? Do you think you're going to work in some field or you're going to continue your study? Do you have any plan for your future?
I will continue study.
I'll continue study. So you want to continue, maybe get after studying college, continue with graduate school. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So, is there anything you find most challenging in your life? Very challenging in your life? Something very difficult?
Mm, no, not very much.
So far life is pretty good for you, right? Good, good. I'm really happy for you. There's nothing bothering you. That's great. So you also mentioned you like to play Rubik. I know people like to play it in a very short time. So, what is your record?
It's 28 seconds.
28 seconds. Wow, that's very impressive. Great, that's great job. I'm pretty sure I cannot do it. You're much smarter, smart boy. Okay, we will continue. So, may I know in your life who has most influenced? Who has most influence on you? Is there anybody really is inspired you, influenced your life?
That's it's my teachers.
Oh, your teacher. Is there any particular teacher? Or many of your teachers inspired you?
Many of my teachers inspired me.
Oh, good for you. I'm pretty sure you're studying a very good school. And let's talk about. Can you recommend a good book to me? If you have read some books, is there anything you really like and you think you want to share with your friends?
Book
Maybe a novel or a story, or maybe you like to read some scientific thing.
book the book is Who Moved My Cheese.
Oh, Who Moved My Cheese? Can you tell a little bit about that book?
The
What?
book there were two mouse. One day they realized someone moved their cheese. They never stopped running and to find the cheese. Finally, they succeed.
Okay, I see. This sounds an interesting book. Let me also ask you, what is your one of your personal strengths? That means of your personality, your character. Is there anything you're really proud of yourself? Some personality traits of you. Is there anything particularly good about yourself?
But I think I like thinking.
Oh, you're a thinker. That's good. Do you like to read like philosophy books? Philosophy?
No,
Oh, but at your age, such a young age, you like to think. Wow, that surprised me. Good for you. And on the other hand, what do you consider to be one of your weakness? If I may know, what is your weakness? Something you're not very good at? Something you want to improve?
I my weakness is I'm a little somehow lazy.
You're lazy? No, I don't think so. You work hard. As you said, you like playing basketball, playing Rubik's. That all needs lots of practice, right? Okay, but anyway, I hope in the future you work harder. Let me also ask if you could do one thing in your junior high school differently, what would it be? So you're like third grade at your middle school, right?
Yeah,
So think about it during the past 2.5 years. If you can did something different, what was in your mind? If you had the chance, you want to do it differently.
my
Yeah, I know you're third grade, so think about in the past 2.5 years, you went through a lot. Is there anything you thought, okay, if I got a chance, I really want to do it differently?
I want to improve it.
Okay, you want to improve your I'm sorry, can you repeat it? What do you want to improve?
My grade.
Oh, you want to improve your grades. You want to study harder. I know. Don't worry, you still have 3 more years in your senior high school, so there's plenty of time for you to work harder. Okay. Um, my last question will be why you want to apply to the school you prefer to go. So, is there any particular reason you want to apply this school?
It's a nice school, and I
It
think
is.
the, I can get good grades and the
Yeah, I got it. So you think you're improving your academics, right? They have a
yeah.
strong program. And then what do you think you can contribute to the school? We just talk about how the school can help you, but let's do the other way. What do you think you can contribute to the school? What you can do for the school?
I can I can
Maybe your hobbies, you can attend the school team, something like that. Have you thought about at that high school anything you can make your own contribution?
I can join some club.
Okay, good. Join some student clubs and bring your own perspective, your own experience. Nice. Okay, so we're done with the first part. As I told you, the second part, I'm going to show you a paragraph and you need to read aloud. Then I'm going to ask you 2 questions, okay? Look at your screen. Can you see there a short paragraph?
No.
In your Skype, usually at the right bottom, there's a small dialog box. You click it, and there is a paragraph. Can you see it?
Sorry, I can't see it.
Okay. Have you seen that dialog box? Just give me a second. Still no luck?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try one more time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Can you start? When you're ready, you can take 1 or 2 minutes to read it silently. Then can you read it aloud?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're ready, you can start.
Yeah. I
Okay.
can start.
Great.
Jack London story. Call of the Wild tells of Buck, a dog stolen from California who is taken to Alaska during the Klondike Gold Rush in late 1890. Buck becomes a sled dog, part of a team that transports supplies and people through the harsh winters. It was inevitable that the clash for leadership should come. Buck wanted it because it was his nature, because he had been gripped the night by that nameless, incomprehensible pride of trail and trace, that pride which holds dogs in the tore to the last gasp, which lures them to die joyfully in the harness, and breaks their hearts if they are cut out of the harness. This was the pride of the as-will dog of Solex as he pulled with all his strength, the pride that laid hold of them at break of camp, transforming them from sour and sullen brutes into straining, eager, ambitious creatures, the pride that spurred them on all day and dropped them at a pitch of camp at night, letting them fall back into gloomy um, unrest and discontent. This was the pride that bore up spirits and made him thrash the sled dogs who um, blundered and shirked in the traces or hide away at harness up time in the morning. Likewise, it was this pride that made him fear Buck as a possible lead dog, and this was Buck's pride too.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And now we have two questions. The first question is, what is the main idea of the passage? What is the main idea of the passage? So after you reading it, think about what mainly this paragraph wants to tell the reader. Take your time. So what's the main idea of the passage?
The main idea is that Buck, the sled dog named Buck, is very
in this paragraph, there a number of dogs' names are mentioned. Buck is one of them. So after you reading this paragraph, what impression you have about this dog, Buck? So what is the main idea? You already got a part of that, right? There's a dog named Buck, and what happened to him? So we know sometimes at the beginning of the paragraph, or they'll give you some hint, some summary.
He's a leader. He's a leader.
Okay, so he is already a leader, or he has not become the leader?
He's not become the leader.
Yeah, but did he want to become the leader? Did Buck want to become the leader, or he didn't care?
He wanted.
Yeah, he wanted to become the new leader. Okay. And it seems there are some other dogs too, right? So my second question is, what are the two supporting ideas for the main idea? So the main idea, we kind of know Buck wanted the leadership. And can you find some other evidence to support it? Maybe some other dogs, what do they want? Do they also want the leadership or something like that?
The dog, uh, will dog want pride?
Okay, the wheel dog, the name Dave, also want the pride, also want the leadership. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You're on the right track. Okay, I think that is pretty much for today's interview. You did good job. Let me just